Next story.
Racing257.com. USGP promoters receive heavy fine. Promise radical solution next year. Gunther Steiner.
3 minutes.
In a shocking turn of events, the promoters of the United States Grand Prix have been slapped with a hefty fine by the FIA after a series of near-disastrous fan incursions onto the circuit of the Americas during the cool-down lap of this year's race. The breaches raise serious concerns for the safety of both spectators and drivers, with one race marshal commenting, "It was a miracle that nobody was run over like an animal."
The FIA's ruling, aimed at preventing future incidents, was met with a swift if somewhat unorthodox response from USGP promoters, who have promised a radical solution to ensure track security in 2025.
The drivers should not have to live with the trauma of killing fans, said Nigel Dodgson, spokesperson for the USGP, at a tense press conference. So we've come up with a uniquely American solution to address this issue head-on, hiring professional marksmen to neutralize any fans who attempt to enter the track. This way, the drivers can focus on racing, and we can assure them they'll never have to face that kind of horror.
Dodgson went on to explain that the solution was crafted with FIA concerns in mind. This gets directly at the problem the FIA wanted addressed, he said. If fans put themselves in harm's way, we'll make sure they are sanctioned, quickly and efficiently, so as not to hinder race operations. The marksmen will be positioned around the circuit, ready to respond to any attempted breach immediately.
When asked if the idea might be seen as extreme or excessive, Dodgson was unapologetic. "Look, there isn't a fence made that a determined Texan can't breach," he said without mirth. "But what we can do is make sure that any fan incursion is brief. A fan starts climbing the fence, a corpse topples away, the drivers won't even have time to notice, much less be affected by it."
The FIA has yet to officially comment on this proposed solution, though sources close to the governing body have indicated they are reviewing the promoters' plan with a mixture of disbelief and admiration. The fine issued to the USGP promoters has been reported to be in the high six figures, but with a large portion held in abeyance pending evaluation of the incursion remedy. While it's clear the organizers have taken the penalty seriously, some question whether their proposed solution addresses the problem a little too directly.
In the meantime, fan reactions have ranged from outrage to grim amusement. "Well, I guess it's Texas. Where else would they propose shooting fans for the sake of motorsport?" one spectator laughed.
Dodgson, however, remains confident. "The key is balancing fan engagement with safety. We love our fans, but we also love our drivers," he said, "and we're committed to making sure both are well protected, just not necessarily at the same time."
With the next US Grand Prix a year away, only time will tell whether this extreme new approach will be implemented, and if the sight of sharpshooters around the track will become the latest in a long line of bold American innovations in Formula One.